Thomas Aquinas, in his argument called the Third Way, the argument from necessity, divided the world into two types of things that exist. There are contingent things, those things that exist and could fail to exist, things like us, or trees, or all kinds of common objects that we are familiar with, and the necessary objects, those things that exist and cannot fail to exist. Some would suppose the number 7, for example, would be a necessary object. And he reasoned as such. If everything were contingent, if everything had that characteristic, then there would be a time at which nothing existed. But if there were a time at which nothing existed, then nothing would exist now. But of course, it's false that nothing exists now. So that means not all things are contingent, and it means there is at least one thing that is a necessary being. Now, he went on to consider the possibility that the necessary being has its existence that's necessary from an external source. However, even considering this, he reasoned that not every necessary being could have its necessary existence from an external source. There has to be at least one necessary being that has its necessity from within itself. And so that necessary being we are all familiar with and we identify as God. Therefore, God exists.